What's up, everybody? Thanks so much for tuning into this week's episode of the Agent Evolution Show. So today what I want to talk to you about is, do you believe in hard work? And are you a fan? I was listening to an audio, and this guy, very successful, was just pounding the fact that if you want to be successful, if you want to accomplish your goals and desires, it requires a tremendous amount of hard work for a long period of time. And I was listening to that and I was like, geez, I'm not inspired or empowered by that at all. Like, do you love hard work? It's really just an honest question. I know myself, watching my mom, single mom of 3 boys, worked graveyard and always working, had 2 jobs. Like, that woman worked. And I learned a tremendous work ethic from her. You work until the job's done, then you can take a break. Like, that was just her way of being. But I also, as I became, a little older, a teenager, I began to look at, she really works her ass off, but she's always broke. And it wasn't that she was a bad steward of money, it was that she just didn't earn enough. And so I began to look at what's really the key to success. And I'll say, just even in my own real estate business, like, I worked really hard. There were times when I would work 7 days a week, and there was one stint I worked 91 days without a day off. And part of me was proud of myself for grinding so hard, and I did produce some good results. Yet what I know now about creation process manifestation, like, the hustle and grind is just a way. And I'm not here to make it wrong, and I'm not here to make it bad. Yet I am here to just point out there are other methods to acquiring what you desire other than the grind. So, do you have a healthy vision yet? We're into 2020 now, right? Like, almost mid-January here. And do you have a clearly defined point B? Do you really know what you're going after? Because here's the thing. There's hard work, which is basically you saying, I matter, I'm this physical body, and I want this matter out there, and I'm gonna go make it happen. And so that's a way. But that's why it takes so long to create. Is because you think it's you pulling together all these pieces to make it happen. It's very linear in nature. And the glorified grind and hustle, like, what is that? Just ego saying, look at me, I'm significant because look how hard I worked. So now I'm enough and I'm worthy of the result. Or now I deserve it because look how hard I worked. And that, again, that's just a way to look at things. But if you were to put on a different set of lenses, for instance, one of the greatest books ever written, besides the Bible, was Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. Napoleon Hill devoted 25 years of his life to investigate and research 500 of the most successful people in North America. And what he found was this: the people that acquired massive success, John D. Rockefeller, Andrew Carnegie, and all these other people of that time, they had a clearly defined vision of what they intended to create, like, exactly, definite purpose. And then they backed it with a conviction of belief, like they just knew it was already here and done. And because of that, that's how, I'll just say even for myself, and started my brokerage, like, I attracted a phone call. That chance spark connection, that was a catalyst to help me open everything up. Like, if you look back at your life, where have you had those coincidences that was like the missing link to really catapult your desires into reality? Was that hard work? So, just something to really think about. And this too, like, I'm not saying this doesn't take action, because it absolutely does. But let's make a very clear distinction. There's a massive difference between action and activity. I know when I was an agent and I was just trying to find my way and muddling through, like, I did a lot of activity. Try this, try that. Show up in the morning, like, what am I gonna do? It was very reactive in nature. And it can be very chaotic and frantic, just being an activity. An activity is really just lack of focus. So if you have a clearly defined point B, you know exactly what you're going for. It's a definite purpose. And you can feel it if it's already here now. Now it's time for the doing this. Now it's time for action. But it's intentional action. It's by design. It's laid out and somewhat methodical. However, this is where that action plan that you're going to go do is not work. It's not hustle and grind. These are the activities that I love about what I'm doing. This is my passion. You know the saying, do what you love and you'll never work a day in your life? Like, if you dive deep on that, there's a tremendous amount of truth to it. In my business, I don't do things I don't like to do. Yet it all gets done. It just doesn't have to get done by me. So where in your business are you thinking and glorifying that you're hustling and grinding because look how significant I am that I can do it all, when you don't need to? What if you do the actions that you really love to do, and those actions, because you really love to do them, are not work, it's play, and because it's play, your energy is different. There's a massive shift in you. You're a brighter light. People are drawn to you. Situations, circumstances, events are drawn to you. You're in your bliss. And you create bigger, better results with far less effort because it's play. So, take a look at your business and where can you play? What do you love to do about it? What do you not love to do? Can you delegate that stuff? Can you hire somebody? Or can you just delete it all together? Does it have to get done by you? So just some kind of questions that I'm posing today for you to just take some time, reflect on how are you being while you're doing. And what in the world are you doing? Is it intentional by design? Is it things that you love to do? Is it play? Or are you going out there just in activity, frantically, chaotically, just to be in motion? Something to consider. So, as I end every Agent Evolution video with, who you surround yourself with matters. Are you surrounding yourself with people with a healthy vision of the future? They're in inspired action and they get to play all day? Or not so much? So, I hope you got some value out of this. Take some time, ask yourself these questions, and carve out some sacred space to reflect and just check in. You might have some beautiful awarenesses and notices and shifts that you can make. Although subtle in nature, can make massive changes in your life and in your business and in your relationships. Thanks so much for watching. Make it a great day.